inventions.radio.com.
Gonna bring like a glass of champagne so we can toast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly show. I'm your host, Chuck Lott, and
I'm Rosie Flory.
And as you can tell, we're the new hosts of the weekly show.
Yeah, we are.
November's finally here.
I'm so excited.
I've been looking forward to this for a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. A couple months now. But it's here.
So just a couple things about myself. I've been hosting and announcing and doing things for years and years and years. I know you can't tell, but it is what it is. Rosie, how'd you get here?
Well, I've been hosting and announcing and doing things for years. And no, I'm just kidding. I just graduated from SUNY Buffalo in May.
Okay.
And a Long Island native. And I just happened to find this wonderful company, and now I'm here, so I'm very excited to be here.
Good. Well, I'm not a Long Island native. I'm actually from the state of Michigan. So I still don't know how I got here, but that's beside the point. What'd you do over the weekend?
It was Halloween, right? That was the past weekend.
It was? Okay.
I'm getting blurred.
It was Halloween. All right.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun this weekend, actually. Probably too much fun. Went to a party.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday night went to a party, and it was at the Knights of Columbus, and it was open bar, and my friend dressed up as Kiss, and his band played. That was a lot of fun.
What did you dress up as?
I was Nicki Minaj. Why are you sighing? It was really a great costume. It was awesome. He's so jealous.
I'm really not jealous. I don't, whatever. Ladies.
My anaconda don't. No?
You can do side bends and sit-ups. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Oh my gosh. Did you go do anything for Halloween?
I went to the gym on Halloween.
The gym?
I got out of work late.
No, people go to the gym before Halloween to look good on Halloween.
No.
Not to be there on Halloween.
I went straight to the gym after I got out of work. Oh. I spent an hour in the gym. I went to the track. I spent the hour on the track. And it was a great Friday night.
No, good for you. Yeah. I commend your efforts.
I appreciate it.
I think that's awesome. That's why you're in such good shape.
It's what I need at the end of the week to just de-stress. That's, some people go party and stuff. I go to the track.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, today on the weekly show, we'll be discussing the indictment of a former Baltimore Ravens cheerleader, some discoveries in the study of emperor penguins, what Orlando elementary schools might be studying if a New York Satanist group gets their way, and much more. I know, right? Stick with us. We'll be right back, and we're happy to be here.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. The Bully News Network, coming soon to Enravio.com. An all-new weekly show highlighting the latest news and information about the epidemic of bullying. Join Scott Hislop as he explores the issues with Dr. Michelle Golland, along with parents, teachers, and school officials, and many others affected by bullying. We'll tell stories together and work toward finding a solution to this rampant problem. The Bully News Network premieres Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. only on Enravio.com.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna LeCarry. Make sure you vote for me on enravio.com/enravioweekly.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered. Enravio.com wants you. Enravio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to Enravio.com/join the team. Enravio.com.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hey, this is Chris Less Jake, and if Enravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
Enravio.com wants you. Enravio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to Enravio.com/join the team. For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered. InRavio.com.
Welcome back to the weekly show. So, what are we going to start with tonight?
I think we should start with sports.
Oh, my forte. Perfect.
Unfortunately, former MLB pitcher Brad Halsey died Tuesday at the young age of 33. Halsey spent 3 years in the MLB after being drafted by the New York Yankees in 2002 and then traded to Arizona in 2005 for future Hall of Famer Randy Johnson. He eventually stepped away from baseball altogether in 2011. USA Today reported that Halsey passed away due to a recreational climbing accident near his home in New Braunfels, Texas. That's an unfortunate situation.
It's very sad, and my condolences to his family.
Indeed.
In other news, a former Baltimore Ravens cheerleader has been indicted and arrested on charges of having sex with a 15-year-old boy. The 47-year-old Molly Shattuck was indicted Monday on 2 counts of third-degree rape, 4 counts of unlawful sexual contact, and 3 counts of providing alcohol to minors. She was released on an $84,000 bond after an arraignment Wednesday in Sussex County Superior Court in Georgetown, Delaware. On September 26th, a 15-year-old boy told police that Shattuck began an inappropriate relationship with him near Baltimore and that it culminated with sexual activity at a vacation rental home in Bethany Beach, Delaware, over Labor Day weekend. Police executed a search warrant on Shattuck's home October 1st and seized items but declined to specify what they were.
Wow.
It's not a good story.
So let me get this straight. A former NFL cheerleader.
So a beautiful woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She went after a 15-year-old boy?
That is the story. Listen, I don't know what you're thinking right now, but I know we were discussing it earlier, and you're like, every 15-year-old boy's dream is to get with an older woman. But, I mean, it's still kind of messed up.
Oh, it's very messed up, don't get it wrong. Now, I used to coach, so I understand there are boundaries. I used to teach as well. Those are boundaries that you can't cross, but I don't think a former cheerleader
needs to, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's Tinder, there's eHarmony, all the matchmaker, all that stuff. If you're a
cheerleader, you just walk out on the street.
Yeah,
somebody's going to be like, hey, how are you?
I'm pretty sure she still looks good at 47.
Well, I guess we'll just have to keep following the story and see what happens. I don't know.
You make sure you keep following, because there's been way too much stuff going on lately. I read 4 different stories in the past month about teachers having inappropriate sexual relationships with their students or their athletes, and that.
But she's not even a teacher. This is probably just.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's becoming far too prevalent nowadays, and I don't understand why. Because again, there are so many different outlets out there. You can find somebody.
Yeah.
If you're that lonely, there's somebody out there for you.
It's just a whole world of lonely people.
Hey man, tweet me. We can't get too crazy, but I'll say hi to you. I'll ask you how your day was, and we'll leave it at that. But I don't know. We're gonna keep going. All right. You wanna keep going?
Yeah.
All right. Oof. British inventor Colin Furze, who gained a reputation for his wacky inventions, is known for tricking out the simplest modes of transportation. He once souped up a mobility scooter so that it would go up to 50 miles an hour. That's not handicapped. Anyways, he added rockets to a bicycle and even an engine to a baby stroller. I don't think that's safe either. For his latest project, which was sponsored by a clothing company, Uniqlo, to show off its new thermal wear, Furze built ice tires for a bicycle. Now that sounds fun.
That's cool.
To make each wheel, he used mesh and froze water mixed with ice cubes around a tire frame for about 24 hours. The bike frame he used is just a regular BMX bike. He then rolled the ice bike around, up and down hills, and on an ice rink. And then he took the ice bike back to its native environment. Get this. Furs even rode it over a glacier.
What?
That didn't end well. I could only imagine what happened. There's no point to the ice tires besides being just a fun experiment. But hey, you never know. It might be nice to have some tires that could double as a unique looking beer cooler. Especially after your Halloween.
That would be such a fun date.
A
Like
date?
ice biking. You
But-
get the 2-seater ice bike.
Okay, but if you both fall on that ice bike, I'm gonna
bonding.
laugh.
It's
On the
bonding.
first date?
No. Yeah.
Third?
First date.
Okay.
Ice bike. Throwing it into the universe.
Whew, have fun with that.
Oh wait, this is a good story. So
All right.
the newest tool for biologists is the baby penguin robotic spy. Okay, that is so cute. And it's so convincing that penguins essentially talk to it as if it's a potential mate for their chicks. Emperor penguins are notoriously shy, and when researchers approach them, they normally back away and their heart rate starts to go up. And that's not what scientists need when they want to check a heart rate, health, and other penguin parameters. So international scientists and even filmmakers created a remote control rover disguised as a chick to snuggle up to shy penguins in Adioland, Antarctica, the same place where the 2005 documentary March of the Penguins was filmed. Researchers watched from more than 650 feet away. The first disguised version of the rover, made of fiberglass, didn't pass muster and scared the real birds. The researchers tried about 5 versions until they hit upon the right one. It's covered in gray fur, sports black arms, and has a black and white painted face and a black beak. The penguins didn't scamper away and even sang to it with a very special song like a trumpet, or like Happy Feet. It was suggested that the adult penguins were trying to find a mate for their chicks and they were listening for a response. But researchers didn't program the rover to make sounds, and they were very disappointed when there was no answer.
Aw.
Wait, I love penguins. I always wanted a pet penguin.
I'm actually partial to the continent of Antarctica. That's my
What?
favorite. I was a really big social studies buff, and I got a kick out of.
Very partial
minute.
to the continent of Antarctica.
Look, okay, I'm from Michigan. I like being cold. I don't mind winter. And when I found out in like the 3rd or 4th grade that there was a continent that was always cold, I was like, oh my God, like that's my place. I want to go there.
I get it. That's
So,
kind of cool.
I love
Get it.
Antarctica.
It's cool.
It's cool. Girl, anyways, we'll be back in a moment with music news. Gosh.
InRavio.com.
Hey guys, this is Kyle Melnick over at The Weekly Show. Make sure you vote for me over at inravio.com/inravioweekly.
The Bully News Network, coming soon to inravio.com, an all-new weekly show highlighting the latest news and information about the epidemic of bullying. Join Scott Hislop as he explores the issues with Dr. Michelle Golland, along with parents, teachers, and school officials, and many others affected by bullying. We'll tell stories together and work toward finding a solution to this rampant problem. The Bully News Network premieres Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. only on inravio.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. The Bully News Network, coming soon to InRavio.com, an all-new weekly show highlighting the latest news and information about the epidemic of bullying. Join Scott Hislop as he explores the issues with Dr. Michelle Golland, along with parents, teachers, and school officials, and many others affected by bullying. We'll tell stories together and work toward finding a solution to this rampant problem. The Bully News Network premieres Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. only on InRavio.com.
Hey guys, this is Kyle Melnick over at The Weekly Show. Make sure you vote for me over at inravio.com/inravioweekly.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered. InRavio.com wants you. InRavio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to InRavio.com/join the team.
Welcome back. In music news, we had several album releases today. For most musical tastes, we'll start off with one of my personal favorites, Mr. Calvin Harris. He released Motion. That was yesterday on November the 4th. We also had Pink Floyd, The Endless River. Pink Floyd releases what's billed as their final album, and the first in 20 years. The Endless River releases on November the 4th. The Foo Fighters released Sonic Highways. This was recorded as a companion to leader Dave Grohl's HBO documentary, and this was also on November the 4th. Dave Grohl's pretty awesome. Neil Young, Storytone. Neil Young is releasing two versions of Storytone, one featuring a full orchestra and another which adds a second solo acoustic set of the material. Bette Midler.
Hocus Pocus.
It's the girls.
I watched that last night.
You might want to go check that one out. Bob Dylan, The Basement Tapes, the Bootleg Series Volume 11. On November the 4th, Bob Dylan released two new editions of the infamous Basement Tapes recorded with the band. The Basement Tapes Raw and a new 2-disc compilation, and the Basement Tapes Complete, a definitive 6-CD box set.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
A Denver radio station that sponsored a heavy metal Halloween ball is pleading for the return of a bust of John Denver that went missing during the party. Someone at KBPI-FM Saints and Sinners Ball Tuesday night pried the bronze bust off its base at the First Bank Center in the Denver suburb of Broomfield. The station is asking whoever took the bust to return it undamaged to its studios, no questions asked. They should probably just return it.
Yeah.
The statue belonged to the Colorado Music Hall of Fame. It was donated by Denver's family when he became its first inductee in 2011. Director G. Brown says concertgoers often pose with the bust or pat it on the head as they pass by. Police said they had no leads as of Thursday.
I want to know how they got it away.
Yeah. Where did they put it? Did they hold the bust like on their face, on their bust? And pretend it was them as they like ran away with it?
Well, but how big was it though? I mean, was it like
It's probably-
me? Was it her? I don't know.
If it was you, they wouldn't be able to carry it out.
What you trying to say?
No, you're a big guy. You work out. Come on. You already did that
All
whole
right.
spiel about the gym.
Michael Strahan, coming after you, dog. All right, hey, let's go to Rick Eberly for what's going on in the local music scene with this week and next week.
Welcome to This Week and Next Week. I'm Rick Eberly, and we have got a lot of great shows coming up. If you're looking for a mixture of pop, alternative country, and adult alternative, then go to Revolution in Amityville on Thursday for Delisa. Okay, that's featuring Nick Thomas of the Spill Canvas and Cassio Monroe. And then we also got Lion in the Main. That starts at 6:30. What a clever name, Lion in the Main. For all you 80s babies out there, I'm actually older than that, but we won't go there. Rubik's Cube, the Galaxy's most original 80s tribute band, is playing at the Emporium in Patchogue on Friday night at 8 o'clock. And then Revolution in Amityville has a night of pop music with the Fearless. Seen them a bunch of times, great songwriters. Also, the Moonlighters playing, the Vinyl Plane, which is another really cool rock band, and Birth to Bridges, and that starts at 8 o'clock. On Saturday night, you have a choice of the Saturday Night Dance Party, as usual, kicking at the Emporium in Patchogue, starts at 10, or a night of pop music with stars, okay, that's featuring Grim Jack and the Heartless Devils, and that's going to be at Revolution in Amityville at 9. On Wednesday night, it's a little heavier at the Emporium with Saliva, Future Leaders of the World, and Bad Seed Riding at 7:30. That's sponsored by 94.3 The Shark. You can check them out, 94.3theshark.com. Also, Psycho Stick, which is featuring Downtown Brown and Fungo Wrong at Revolution at 7. I'm Rick Eberly, and that's what's happening, guys. You can check me out at rickeberly.com. Twitter is at Rick Eberly. Instagram is Rick Eberly, Rick Eberly NY, and Rick Eberly PR at Facebook. That's it. See you next week. Back to you guys.
All right, folks, welcome back to the weekly show. But hey, we've got to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Don't miss us too much.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna LeCarry. Make sure you vote for me on inravio.com/inravioweekly.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
And welcome back to The Weekly Show. I'm Chuck Lott.
And I'm Rosie Flory.
And real quick, I just want to thank The Weekly Show band. That's my track to grab me a nice little cup of brandy and just sit back on the couch.
Smooth. I like
you,
that a lot. You know, I actually saw Rick Eberle's band play at the Lounge at the Space in Westbury the other night, and they were good. Iridescence, you should check them out. That was really good.
I'm more of a dancer myself, so I mean,
Yeah? Do you like that, like, kind of stuff? Or like what?
Kinda. You know what? I'm really like a reggaeton kind of person.
Okay.
Salsa,
that reggaeton
merengue.
horn. I love that.
Anytime I hear it, I can't stop moving.
Yeah.
It
best-
brings on about an
it's the
hour
best
and a
kind of dance
half,
music.
2 hours of just straight dancing.
Do you sweat? I'd be like drenched.
I leave the floor dripping.
But
And I have no
it sounds
problem
like
doing
fun,
that.
kind of.
Fun.
I want to go
It's
dancing.
past fun.
Let's go dancing.
Let's go dancing. Hey, Saturday night. It's coming up, you know.
Yeah, it's hump day, so we got a couple more days left.
Is it? No, it's pump day.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is my week off. I'm not going to the gym. I'm just going to do some cardio tonight, some abs. No weights. I got to take some time off.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm taking the month of November. And then maybe the month of December.
Don't do
No,
that.
I'm just kidding. I worked out this morning.
It's bulking season for holidays, you know. All the holidays
What do you-
coming up,
oh, like-
leftovers.
So you eat a lot and then you
Right.
bulk, like as in get fat, or bulk as in like
No,
get...
gains. Lean.
You'll have to teach me.
I'm to teach all of you.
Well, now it's time for stupid news.
This may or may not be my favorite story of the year. A woman flying back from the Caribbean told workers at an airport security check that she was hiding cocaine in her vagina. Yes, folks, you heard that right. Kathy Ann Ferguson was arrested for cocaine trafficking after making the admission. The 26-year-old had just stepped off a JetBlue flight from Montego Bay, Jamaica. This was Sunday when she informed a Customs and Border Protection officer at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport that she had a package inside her vagina. Once in custody, she removed the package, which contained 175 grams of cocaine. In case you're wondering how much that is, 8 ounces is about the size of a baseball. She almost had a baseball in her vagina. Anyways, Ferguson was booked into the Broward main jail, but was released on $15,000 bond. How she got that, I hope she didn't pull that out either. Anyways, she probably had someone waiting for her. Besides the point, wait for this one. In June, a 47-year-old woman who was stopped for a window tint violation in Wabasso, Florida, also admitted to the police she had tinfoil wrapped crack cocaine hidden inside her vagina.
Finish.
In May, we got one more for you. In May, a woman being booked into a South Florida jail was caught with marijuana stashed in the same area. Okay. Now, I don't have one. Is that like a pocket? Like,
first of all, that's funny you say that, because I've always said the vagina is nature's pocket. Always said that. But my question is, who goes through the process of stuffing drugs into their vagina and then just admits to it? Like, just book me, I have it in my vagina, just please take me, arrest me, take me away.
Time out though, like.
Why'd you even put it up there, and why are you so, I don't understand.
But wouldn't that be uncomfortable? I mean, I know the whole like tampon thing or whatever, fine, but a tampon is.
It's not a baseball.
Exactly. It's not a baseball. And
listen,
what if the bag opens up? Like, what if the cocaine kind of
Do you get
drips?
high? You would probably die. You would probably get because you know that teenagers do that with alcohol. They soak, boys can do it too. You soak alcohol in a tampon and then you just shove it up there and it goes immediately into your bloodstream, so you get very intoxicated.
Whoa.
That's true.
Where in the world did you
I'm not making this up. I just graduated college, people. But yeah, no, that's a thing, and you get very, very intoxicated. Call that stupid news. I don't know. Should I be sharing that on the internet?
It's the internet.
Find out anyway.
Wow.
All right, well, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
In other news, a woman says her breasts were burned by hot coals as people danced around a stripper pole at a Philadelphia hookah lounge. Caitlin Soban outlined her allegations in a lawsuit against Trilogy Nightclub and Hookah Lounge and its owner, Mohammed El Lazy. Soban says she and a friend were sitting in a booth in May when someone knocked into the rickety table holding their hookah pipe, sending the coals hurling towards her cleavage. She says she suffered severe pain and humiliation and may need surgery to correct scars. She's seeking more than $50,000 in damages. The lounge owner says that his lawyer advised him not to comment after the Philadelphia Daily News quoted him as saying Soban was trying to make a quick buck. Another report says after the situation was under control, the manager at the club was reportedly apologetic and even offered to pay Soban's medical bills, but she refused medical attention that night, regardless of being burned so badly. The owner believes that Soban is just trying to make money because she has actually returned to the club 3 different times after the incident. Pictures of Soban on Facebook taken after the incident don't show any signs of scarring on her chest. What do you think about that?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the lady who spilled hot coffee on her lap.
Was that McDonald's?
Yes, and got millions
That was
from
a long
McDonald's.
time ago.
Okay, but here's the thing. How do you not know that coffee is hot? Same thing with this lady. You're at a bar.
Semantics or something.
You're at a bar. You know how much crazy stuff happens at a bar.
At a hookah bar, too. There's potential dangers beyond just being at a bar.
But
'cause there's flames.
if you're getting crazy at a hookah bar and you got coals and heat, if you got everything out anyway, if you got it on display, I mean, hey.
What do you think? She deserved 2 serious
I'm not
coals.
saying, look, I'm not saying she deserved it. But if the girls are on display,
Okay.
if some coals happen, what would happen if some ice got down there?
Well, I mean, it's different. One's hot and one's chilly. If it's ice, you just kind of do a little dance and shake it off.
No.
But I mean, I don't know if she's like, whatever. I know what Santa's getting her this Christmas.
If she wins this case, she's not gonna win the case because they're gonna ask to see the scar. If there is no visible scar, it's a wrap on that.
Yeah, that's true. But then it's also been some time she could also inflict pain on herself. You don't know, to try to see. I don't.
True.
It could get tricky.
But if she didn't seek medical attention after the incident,
True.
right?
It makes it seem less valid because where's the proof?
Proof's in the pudding.
And the pudding's on her chest.
Hey. So, now, I know I said the vagina story was probably the best story of the year, but, well, at least of November, even though November just started. This story is, hold on to your butts. Okay. A New York-based Satanist group has officially submitted a coloring book and 2 fact sheets to a Florida school district to review for distribution. The Satanic Temple said it submitted the coloring book, the Satanic Children's Big Book of Activities, to the Orange County School District with a request to distribute the materials in schools in January. She's already breaking over here. The Satanist group said the district can't reject the materials if it continues to allow a group called the World Changers of Florida to distribute Bibles in the schools. An atheist group was also allowed to distribute materials submitted to the district. To be sure, if our materials are consistent with their standards, they can't simply deny our literature because of its religious viewpoint. Satanic Temple spokesman Lucine Graves told the Orlando Sentinel. Woody Rodriguez, the district's lawyer, said the materials would be reviewed. The coloring book contains images of children with satanic symbols on their clothes and includes pro-social justice and anti-bullying messages. So,
Did you see the cover of the book?
I saw the cover of the book.
In the back.
Here's the thing.
So
now look, I'm not all about this. I'm not.
You're not all about
But
Satan.
but if we want to be equal,
Oh, okay.
if you have Bibles being distributed,
You're right.
if you have an atheist group distributing materials as well,
Then Satan should get his fair say.
I don't believe. Look, let's not
No, I know
say
what you
Satan
mean,
should
you're
get his
right.
fair say
I know
because
you're
Satan
right,
shouldn't
though.
get his fair say. That's beside the point. it needs to be equal.
Yeah.
So I see where they're coming
No, and we're
from.
lucky enough to live in a country where we do support that everyone should have the freedom to say what they have to say. And
Within reason.
the Satan coloring book is scary to me.
Okay, but if you hear it, it's scary.
Yeah,
But it really wasn't scary.
it's not. I guess like if you can color in like Satan's face rainbow, like that's fun.
But how
Like, I
many?
get it.
Okay, do you remember the show? Do you remember the show, the Powerpuff Girls?
Yes.
That was an amazing show. I love the Powerpuff Girls. Professor X was the man, but there was a villain on the show. His name was him.
Oh yeah,
Him.
cross-dressing Satan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Him was a cross-dressing Satan character.
Yes.
Him had this like very scary voice, but he was what we would characterize Satan as. That was on a kid show in the
That's
90s.
true.
You know, and now here we are in 2014 and we're going crazy over this book and there really isn't anything too bad in the book. It's just being distributed by a
we were
Satanist
discussing
group.
it before, and it was said that you wouldn't really know that it was like satanic
Yeah.
unless you really looked deeply into it. So,
That's a tough one.
Mommy, I found this book. Just a little kid like vigorously coloring.
And then off to the side. On that note, we're going to make a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with closing remarks.
InRavio.com wants you. InRavio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. At InRavio.com. InRavio.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. The Bully News Network, coming soon to Enravio.com. An all-new weekly show highlighting the latest news and information about the epidemic of bullying. Join Scott Hislop as he explores the issues with Dr. Michelle Golland, along with parents, teachers, and school officials, and many others affected by bullying. We'll tell stories together and work toward finding a solution to this rampant problem. The Bully News Network premieres Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. only on Enravio.com.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna LeCarry. Make sure you vote for me on enravio.com/enravioweekly.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered. Enravio.com wants you. Enravio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to Enravio.com/join the team. Enravio.com.
Well, once again, welcome back to the weekly show. Now, we've had a great time, and I know we hit the ground running, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about each other, because I know most of you at home have no idea who we are.
You're dying to know.
So, ladies first.
All right, well, as you know, my name is Rosie Flory. I just graduated from SUNY Buffalo, so shout out to my Bulls up there. Miss those kids. It was really a lot of fun. I loved undergrad. I graduated with my degree in history and also a double major in theater. What can I say? What can I say about it? I love the entertainment business. I love that I'm involved in it now. I mean, I grew up doing theater on Long Island, a lot of community theater. It was just always been my passion. I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now I'm here, back on Long Island, which is different, but I'm happy to be back. You know, missed the traffic, of course.
Traffic.
It was great.
Wow.
Love the LIE. I don't know. Yeah. So that's me right now. That's where I'm kind of at.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, again, I'm Chuck Lott, originally from Michigan. I graduated from Albion College, and I was acting there. I was a stage actor in Albion. Graduated from there. I went to Milwaukee, and I've been in commercials. I was an East Bay model. I've done voice work, and then I've been hosting events all over the country for the last couple of years. I MC at Madison Square Garden.
That's so cool.
I announce at Citi Field, and I do a handful of events around the area. Just, you know, getting out there and communicating. People talk about the voice, and so I just try to use my voice the best I can.
Tone to your voice, so
Well,
it's
thank
good
you.
that
Thank you.
you use it to its fullest potential.
I try to.
That's good.
I don't like to be underutilized at all. So, but yeah, you know, we've been here and we're here now. You know, it's we're gonna have some fun. We've got some big plans.
It's exciting to dedicate your energy to a project like this. Like, this is fun. I like it. I like you.
I like
the
you
people
too.
that work here. They're awesome.
So, Rosie, what else are you doing now? Tell everyone what you're doing now.
So basically, I do a lot of things. I do PR for a couple of film festivals, Crack Fest. I just finished working with the I Imagine Film Festival in Manhattan. They're a whole organization. You could check them out on iimagine.org. I worked the beginning of the summer as an intern for the Long Beach International Film Festival. Okay. So those are always great, especially for people that are interested in the film business or in entertainment. To get out there and network and meet those kind of contacts, it's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm also an intern currently at Milieu magazine. So I'm an editorial assistant, so I get to do a lot of fun press things. Tomorrow I'm going to a fashion show, which should be a lot of fun.
Resident fashionista over here.
I do love fashion. I do love fashion.
Well, I mean, we can tell you dress pretty well for the night.
Thank you. Look at you, very spiffy yourself.
Oh, well, thank you
Come
so
on.
much. Thank you.
And then what else do I do? Oh, and then on the weekends, I work at my big girl job at Rite Aid.
Hey! All right, so when I go to Rite Aid, I'm going to come and get a brownie or something. I know they have some really good brownies. Oh, no, that's Walgreens. Okay,
We have really good prescription medication.
I don't have any prescriptions right now.
All right. No, they're like a convenience store, so yeah, they probably do like Little Debbie's or something like that.
Well, okay, so we've been having all kinds of conversations back at home and behind the camera, on the camera. Who's your favorite entertainer? Because we're in the entertainment industry right now. You know, we're making our way. We're going to make some steps. You guys are going to see a whole lot more of us. But who's your favorite entertainer right now?
All right, so I know earlier we were talking more about music, but honestly, one of my favorite entertainers has to be Dane Cook. Forever will be one of my favorite
Oh
entertainers.
my God!
Only because last night
Retaliation,
I saw his new specials, and it was so funny. It's just everything about it was hilarious. And that was another thing I did. I recently did a comedy show called Punchline, where I was like an MC, kind of like, it was in a boxing ring.
Okay.
And it was so fun and so funny, and then I saw Dane Cook perform, and I just thought,
man,
he kills
Dane
it.
Cook.
Always kills it.
You know what? He performed at my college. I think it was like my junior year or something like that. It was right before Retaliation came out, so it was right before he got really big.
Really big.
Dane Cook, wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, just
Dang.
slung that one
Hey
right
man,
at you.
we need you to come back, dude. I mean, we got some pretty funny comedians out there. Kevin Hart is the man right now.
He's
but
very funny.
Dane Cook, you need to come on back
Jim
to the fold.
Gaffigan was just on the island.
Oh.
He's pretty funny too. I like his stuff. His Hot Pocket bit. It's one of my favorites.
All right, so favorite entertainer. I am a huge pro wrestling fan. Pro wrestling has consumed most of my life. It is what it is. So right off the bat, I got to go with The Rock. Dwayne Johnson is the man. I'm gonna call you The Rock because that's how I knew you. Your mama call you Rocky. I'm gonna call you Rocky. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and people might, whatever, I don't care what they say. My favorite entertainer is Jamie Foxx. This man,
Now I need to hear the explanation.
he is the total package. He can sing, he can act, he is a comedian. Any emotion that you need portrayed, he's gonna be able to do it well. And he's a really good singer.
Wait, Dreamgirls though? He killed it in Dreamgirls.
That's what I'm saying.
That was good. And then like you blame it on the goose. Like he's got it all.
Oh my God.
You're so right.
Blame it on the goose.
He's
But
very
yeah,
underrated, I think.
Back when he was on In Living Color back in the day when J-Lo was right. He released an album that nobody ever heard about. I had the album.
You have it.
And then when he came out with Intuition a bunch of years ago, they released it as like Jamie's first album. That wasn't his first album. The first one just never went anywhere.
Oh, wow.
But this dude, I mean, when he played in Ali, when he was in Ray, he did what he had to do.
He was in Ray, too. Wow.
Jamie's awesome.
He's underrated. You're definitely right.
He is very underrated.
You're definitely right.
Extremely underrated. So,
I like that.
I mean, Jamie Foxx, you my man, dog. Favorite childhood TV show, cartoon,
Oh my
whatever,
goodness.
doesn't matter.
See, I was always in front of the TV, so this is
Yeah, I was
hard.
too.
But I would have to say probably Rugrats.
Oh.
That was great.
Tommy Pickles, you are the man.
Yeah, he's the man. Hey Arnold and Rocco's Modern Life. Because that was like that dirty show that your parents really didn't want you to watch because it had that like, and
You know what?
SpongeBob, obviously. But I know that's more like 2000s.
Yeah, I didn't get into I was already too old by then.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I didn't even really watch.
I
Forgot.
forgot you're like 45.
I didn't even really watch it.
I'm just kidding.
My age is a secret, people. Leave that one alone.
He's young.
Favorite 90s show? Oof. I gotta go, well, Power Rangers. Other than wrestling, other than pro wrestling, it's gotta be the Power Rangers.
It's a great show.
It's got to be the Power Rangers. I mean, JDF, you are the man. I stay with you on Facebook, man, and you're awesome. I want you back on the
I
screen.
wonder if he's at home watching like, oh, thank you.
He's
for
going
the
to be at
shout
home
out.
watching because I'm going to let him know.
Yeah,
I'm
tweet
going to let
at
him
him.
know. I'm going to tweet him.
Speaking of finding us on Facebook and inravio.com/inravioweekly, the Facebook is facebook.com/inravioweekly. Do you want to throw out your Twitter handle?
At Chuck Mantiele, that's Chuck, MANTIELE.
And mine is at Rosie_Flory, so ROSIE_FLORE.
I think that was underscore.
Yeah.
They couldn't see it on the screen. It's under. All right, but hey, we've kicked off November to a great start.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's so fun.
We're very happy to be here on inravio.com.
Yes.
Please make sure you go on those sites and vote for us.
Have to vote for us.
Because
If
we're
you
gonna
like
be here.
us.
We're gonna etch out our Wednesdays for the foreseeable future. And just a real quick shout out to Jack Jr. Welcome to the world, my man.
Who's Jack Jr.?
He's a newborn.
Who's not? Did you
Jack
have a
and
baby?
Sarah, close friends. I did not have a baby.
Okay.
Jack and Sarah had little Jack. Welcome to the world, man. I
that's
already heard you a ham, so come holla at your Uncle Chuck. You know, I'll get you on screen.
Oh, I have baby fever.
Oh my God.
Let's not go to it.
Stop
Let's
it.
not talk about it.
Stop.
I'm not going to talk about it.
We're gonna stop right there before she wants to have a baby, and that's not happening here. So, once again, I'm Chuck Locke.
I have too much cocaine in my vagina to have a baby.
You going to jail, and I'm not posting bond.
It's from stupid news. I'm joking. All
Fine,
right.
I'm not posting bond. We gotta go. We gotta go. She gotta go. She gotta go home.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you guys later. Really?